what she said. She's magical, mystical, a powerful wonder girl.
Joining us now is Gigi Harding, the CEO of Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa Canada. Welcome to What She Said.
Thanks very much.
We are so excited to have you in because you went from owning the master franchise rights of Quick Copy Printing to now sitting as CEO of the Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. That's such a big change. Like, what prompted that move?
Well, it's not really a big change because our family's been in franchising for over 30 years. But what happened was my father brought in Quick Copy Printing. Mm-hmm. He retired in the 1990s, and my brother and I continued with the business, and we saw an opportunity to bring a new franchise into Canada and, did a lot of research looking at different opportunities and fell in love with Hand and Stone. We were big massage goers and the concept really fit the demographic needs of today and for the busy lifestyle. So we really just fell in love with it and decided we wanted to replicate our success with Quick Copy, and here we are today.
Before we get into this particular company, what is it about franchising that you love?
It's a system that you can replicate, but it's also watching people succeed with that system and helping them to use the programs and the advertising and the marketing and how to deal with the customer and just seeing them use that, improve on the systems that you offer. And it's just a really good feeling. And also, seeing the customer really happy at the end of their services was something that I wasn't really thinking about, but it had a big impact when we opened our first location.
Well, when you have anything with the words spa and massage in it, you bet people are going to be happy, and Kate's one of them. She's already beaming.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm beaming at. The next line that I have here is Hand and Stone offers the same services as many private spas, hot stone, relaxation massages, at a fraction of the cost.
Right.
How are you doing that?
So our customers come in to try us, and our trial offer is about 35 to 40% below market rates. So you get to try us. You get to have an RMT do the service or a licensed esthetician do your facial and really get a feel for what it's like to come and be a customer of Hand and Stone. And after that, you can continue to come either by joining our membership program, which also is at a discounted rate, or you can just continue to come back as a non-member with us.
So for non-members, you could just kind of walk in or call
That's right.
a day ahead and say, do you have anything? Or
That's right.
So if you're not sure how often you're going to use it, you wouldn't be a member.
You wouldn't be a member, but a lot of people like the idea of being in that regular routine of coming in to see us once a month or more because they want to have a treatment, they have something physically that they need to get fixed, or they want to have facials and like that feeling of having their skin rejuvenated, the hydration and everything, and they want to come on a regular basis.
Well, I'm a newbie, so I've never quite heard of anything or known anyone who's had a membership. Are there, so what does that entail?
Well, basically, by committing to come in to see us once a month, you get discounted prices.
Okay.
That's really what the membership is. And what that gives you is a package a month that you can use towards a massage or facial. So, and if you don't come in that month, you can come in the next month and have two. So you don't ever lose that.
So it doesn't expire?
No, it doesn't expire.
That's good to know, because that would be a problem, I think, for people who travel or go away over the summer.
But it's also, we're having these conversations, women are having conversations about how they don't look after themselves. They don't make time for themselves. So this is sort of a resolution thing where you say, I'm going to do this because I talk about doing this and then I never get around to it because there's some other crisis that isn't really a crisis at home or whatever. And that kind of makes you go and be good to yourself.
Right. And I think as women, we tend to take care of everybody else before we take care of ourselves.
Absolutely. Now, and you're a CEO and a mother, which can be a lot to handle all at once, and something many of our listeners do deal with. How do you balance your personal and professional life? She laughs.
I am laughing because, to be honest, I don't think I do balance my life. It's it's trying to figure out what your priorities are, and I like to think of it as sort of I'm juggling. There's 4 balls in the air at any time. It's family, it's business, it's your health, it's your friends, and those 4 balls are in the air all the time. And I am constantly dropping one of them, quite frankly, and trying to pick them up. And I think, a perfect day for me would be to have all 4 balls in the air and be juggling well, but that doesn't happen. And that's the reality of life, I think.
So, I mean, what are your then top 3, let's say, self-care tips? Because you talked about how we do put everybody else first.
In all honesty, before I brought Hand and Stone into Canada, I didn't take care of my skin. Mm-hmm. And
your skin is beautiful, I must say.
Thank you. But I was a soap and water girl, full disclosure. And then I started talking to the experts and really learning the facial industry. And it made a difference. And that's one of the things that I now do is take care of my skin and use the products that the experts are recommending and have regular facials. And I do have regular massages. So I am an advocate for it because I do think that it's good for your health and your wellness. And then I'm a sleeper. I like 8 hours a night.
I wish.
So which one of those is your best piece of beauty advice?
Well, the one I do regularly is 8 hours.
8 hours of sleep. Good for you.
I think you're right.
Beauty
I mean,
sleep,
I think, to get enough sleep.
You just have to function. I can't function with
What
too
about
much
your
less.
best piece of business advice?
My best piece of business advice, I get asked this occasionally, and I would say if you're in business, put your hand up and volunteer for things. That's allowed me to experience a lot of things outside of the general day-to-day running of a business that I wouldn't have been able to have if I didn't put up my hand and volunteer. So, I recommend that everybody tries to get involved. If somebody says, I need help, put your hand up and help, because it's amazing where it's led me. And I've been very fortunate because I've done some very interesting things through charities and through our business associations that I wouldn't have had the opportunity if I hadn't put my hand up. So that's what I would recommend anyway.
Yeah, okay. So how many locations are there now? at Hand and Stone?
27 locations, and we've got more in the works.
27 locations where?
They're mostly in GTA. We have one in Ottawa, and we also have one in Saskatoon. So we're starting our expansion out west, and this is going to be a big year for us.
So what does it take? What would somebody, if they wanted to open one of the franchises, what would they do?
They would contact us. You can do your initial research online at handandstone.ca, or else you can give us a call. But the best place to start really is on the website. All the information's there.
So, and to book an appointment, can you book appointments? Find the one that's closest to you, again, at handandstone.ca.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
And to just go in and experience it.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Do you have any people that have come in and experienced it and ended up, and I bought the franchise?
We actually do. All of our franchisees are massage goers.
Right.
I think you really buy into the whole health and wellness idea, and most of them have had massages before, whether they've been past customers with us. I think a couple were actually, yeah.
One of the things that I know, because I do go for massages a lot, is that if I want an RMT, it's generally more expensive. But you're
No, we're all RMT based.
all RMT.
Right.
That's
Right.
excellent. So you can claim it on your
Insurance.
You'll get a receipt.
Absolutely.
That's excellent to know. So again, the website. Tell us what the website is.
It's www.handandstone.ca.
And there's one right by our new station, Christine.
Yes, so you have
really?
to come in. Really? Yes.
Oh.
Well, just like maybe go after we take the show. It'll
No,
all be
I think
good.
then, with me, when I have a massage, then I want to sleep.
That's why I said after. That's why I said after we tape the show. We're not going before. We'd be snoozing.
I would highly recommend an 80-minute massage then, because you will never go back to an hour massage after
No.
that.
Really?
No.
Yeah, no,
Oh, no.
I do that. I do that. Do you do couples massages? Can you
We
take
do
people in the
couples
same way?
massages, yeah.
I
and
got my husband started. He's like, he thought it was all a bit, silly, but now he's a convert.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty neat, actually. It's a great
Yeah.
experience.
Thank you so much for coming in and telling us about it, Judy.
Thank you very much. Enjoyed it.
Well, she said she's magical, mystical, or a powerful wonder girl.